Hey everybody, it's Ilya Phoenix Yoga. I was going to say Irritable Life. It's Ilya Phoenix Yoga, and I am back with another Motivational Tuesday. So I have the Especialito, and there was actually two quotes, two motivations in here that I really, really liked. But I'm just going to redo one in Spanish, and then I'll translate. Nuestra mayor debilidad es rendirnos. La forma más segura de tener éxito es intentarlo siempre una vez más. So our biggest weakness is giving up. The best way to obtain success is simply to try it just one more time. And that speaks to me because it's true in so many facets of life. It can be in school. It can be in something as simple as cooking or baking, tests, in school, or tests in, if you're, getting like your, like a driver's test, that sort of thing. Or even if let's say you're getting a food certificate, handler certificate, right, for the restaurant, that's a test. But that's, as an adult, that's your job, that's a test that you have to take. What if you fail? What if you fail your driver's test? The giving up is just the worst thing that you can do. Maybe take a step back before you try again, but definitely try again. With your career, it can be your career. Like, if you're in a certain business and you keep trying and trying and trying, I think to give up too quickly, maybe this is a little bit too restrictive, but I think if you give up too quickly, I think that's when you fail. Like if you're in a certain career and it's just not panning out, but you keep trying. Let's say you tried literally everything that you could think of. Okay, it's time to move on. That's okay, but you tried. If you give up too quickly, you'll never know what might have happened. And I've had this, and I've said this quote 1,000 times to myself mostly, but I have it on, Facebook, and I have it on Instagram on the other page, that, I try to jumping into the sea of uncertainty, so I'll never have to ask what if. That's basically the quote that I put. I've taken so many risks, maybe not like thousands of, or hundreds, or even, in the it's been quite a few, over the period of my life. And some things didn't pan out, not because I quit, it's just because of outside factors. I kept trying and trying and trying. I'm like, okay, let's try again. I'll give you specific examples. So, I'm trying to get voiceover work, like just to get, like, I have been able to get something where I get certain gigs every once in a while, but I've been trying to get other voiceover work, and a lot of it involves inflection a little bit more, being a little bit animated, and my voice isn't the same it used to be, and it's just mind over matter. It's just sheer exhaustion that makes me sound sometimes like the teacher from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, very monotone. So you want to be more animated. I want some of the voiceover roles that are a bit, got the acting chops, which that's what I wanted to be when I was younger. But I pursued something else that I liked, which is being in the radio business. So right now I'm trying to get some gigs and stuff, but it's not working out. But I'm still trying. I haven't given up. Obviously I did do that. I sent out demo reels back in the day where you sent CDs out. Now it's all digital. And I would mail them out, and I got nothing of it. So I tried other avenues, but that was always in the back of my mind to keep trying. And over the years, I did. I didn't give up completely cold turkey. I'm a stubborn one. So I started again. And I'm not getting any bites, but that's okay. I'm still trying. I'm not ready to give up 100% because it's there. The more I try, eventually someone's going to bite, right? Someone's actually going to say, hey, you know what? We want you to do this. In the meantime, it's good because I'm practicing more. I'm trying to listen to the stuff I've sent over and over. What could I have changed? What could I improve on? stuff like that. So I didn't give up, because eventually I'm sure I will get something. I mean, I fortunately I do have something, but I would like to add to that. So I'm still there. It's definitely what you should try to do. Never completely give up. Take a step back. Yes. Sometimes I think you feel guilty. You're like, oh man, if you're not feeling it at the moment, if you're really exhausted, then by all means take a step back. Just kind of like gather yourself, get organized, and then try again. But definitely don't quit so quickly. This is a little strict, I think, because I think that there is a time where you say, okay, it's time to move on. And that's, I think, only if you've tried all the avenues. You have tried multiple things in order to achieve what it is that you want to achieve. And then you could say, you know what? I'm okay with it. Well, if you're feeling comfortable that you've tried absolutely everything in your power to make it happen, to get that job, to pass that test, and then you decide, oh man, I'm okay. I'm okay moving on. I guess this test to pass for this particular course, let's say, I don't know, you're getting I guess the example of a food handler certificate, for a restaurant, and you decide, you know what, I don't think I want to work in the restaurant after all. It can also be that kind of scenario where you're okay with, like, you know what, my heart's not in it anymore. I think I found another passion. That happens too, more often than you think. But definitely, I do agree the key to success is trying it just one more time, because it's just that one more time that you'll find that, oh man, I am so glad that I did this again, because it came out the way I wanted it to, or they finally came out, the way I dreamed that it would. Like something as simple as baking a cake. There was a couple of things that I can't remember right now off the bat, but there was a couple of things that I made in the past when I was younger, and it just didn't come out. They just didn't come out. I just couldn't cook or bake it. There's been both savory and the sweet side. But it came to the point where, okay, I took a step back. I learned what I needed to learn. Bam. I was able to make that dish. I'm trying to remember what they were too, because was it? Yeah, I don't remember. Oh, it was something I can't remember at the moment. But it was something, and it was something big, and I was so excited. Oh, pound cake. Very simple, mind you. It's a very simple recipe for many people, but back in the day, I didn't know anything about cooking or baking. I loved all that stuff. Cooking was a little bit easier for me. Baking's a science, so that did not come as easily for me. And I learned when I went to pastry school, and I learned how, the ratios. I learned a lot that I needed, and I was able to make that pound cake, and it was so good. It was a marble pound cake. Oh, it was, whew. Anyway, so I made it. It was an absolute success. I was so happy. The same thing happened with my most recent achievement, which was the Warrior Tai Chi Yoga. Oh man, I was doing that video over and over and over, and I was like, God, I'm just not getting this. I'm just not getting this at all. It wasn't clicking, and that was because I was putting too much pressure on myself to remember, not giving myself a break, that I was under a lot of stress, because stress, oh, that lovely stress, man, that manifests in so many different ways in your body, in not very good ways. It's all negative, really, the extreme stress, when you're in extreme stress and it's constant. You're going to get different things like, foggy brain, and if you already have other health issues, that's just going to pile on. So I wasn't letting myself off the hook. I wasn't giving myself a break. But I kept trying and trying and trying, and I did it. I finally completed it. It wasn't perfect. There were some technical issues, but I finally did it, and it came out, and look, here I am. I have the certification, and I'm going to be teaching at the end of this month. I'm so excited. So what if I would have given up? What if I would have said, F this, I'm not even going to bother, it's not coming out, it's never going to come out, forget it. I wouldn't have my certification, my beautiful diploma, you know, and I wouldn't have the ability to teach the way I wanted to. And I never would have achieved it if I would have given up, you know. So that is the point. Try again, just that one more time. And I think in the end, I think that's probably what it ended up being, was just that one more time where I was just ready to blow up like the Hulk again. And I did it. I got it. I got it done. I got it done. So that's what we have to do, just that one more time. Take a step back if you have to, but it's so worth it. And I'm doing the same thing right now with my yoga, the Vinyasa yoga. I started this last year, okay? Last year. I was whizzing through. Oh my God, I was whizzing through. I was doing so well in the anatomy. I was like, you know, just pass. All the tests I was passing, I was loving every minute of it, and I still am. But then so many things happen. Depression, pshoo, stress, pshoo, and work. That was the big one. So it was a complete standstill. And I'm like, F this, I'm not going to continue. But I still continued. And all I have left, mind you, for the 200 hour is a few videos to record. And then, of course, I signed up for the 300 hour. And I still have that whole thing to complete. So all in all, I've come this far. I've come this far. Come hell or high water, I am going to finish this course, because it's another huge passion that has grabbed me like nothing else aside from the Warrior Tai Chi Yoga and the pastry school. That insane passion, that beautiful, just Zen-like passion that made me giddy and made me smile, I am going to finish. It's going to take longer, but sometimes the road to success is a lot longer than we anticipated, but it's going to be well worth it. I guarantee myself, I tell myself every morning that it's going to be worth it, because I can take what I've learned and I can help others. I am meant to do this. So if that's how you feel, if you feel that you're meant to do something, keep pushing at it. That one more time that you try could be, that's it. That's it. You could right there achieve what it is that you want, but always give it another shot. Take a step back if you have to, reorganize, shut down, zen out, and then try for it again. I hope that was inspirational for you. I will see you next Tuesday for another Motivational Tuesday.